Coach, what was it like to finally get a win in overtime?
Oh, it was great. It was a hard-fought battle. We've been talking a lot with you guys about our overtime and the story of it, and you could see it in the last game, and the momentum was shifting for us. We played it way better, and then obviously tonight you look at the gritty play Hughes had there down at our net, and then to follow it up through the neutral zone and just rip a really great shot. It's a great moment for us, and obviously well earned by Hughes. But you could feel our momentum building heading into overtimes, and again we just said let's go win it.
And speaking of the great opportunity here, you had your first goal. What did that feel like? I know that it was a little up in the air there for a little bit, but great way to start off the next period.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited for Marky, but there's a lot of plays that led to that shot, and I'm a big body, so I do like to screen, so it's kind of a me goal to get, but yeah, just excited to be a part of the group.
Did you know that you had? No.
I knew I swung, and I had people say it moved, but that was it.
What was the decision of putting those three players together? Is that something you thought about?
Which three?
Three?
Which three players? When? Gabbie?
On the overtime.
Oh, in overtime.
Yeah.
No, we had a dartboard. We had a dartboard on the bench, and we just throw. Let's see. Obviously, you're managing a few variables in those moments of who the opponent puts out and who we think can go up against that group and still get the job done. And I think collectively our team tonight just stayed the course. And found ourselves in overtime. Obviously, would have loved the regulation win, but things were tilted against us for quite a while there in the latter part of the third. So, for that crew to start, we're excited to get them out there, but we also had a next crew going and another one after that should we have needed it. So, again, it's a team effort for us, and that's what we're always looking at.
How did you feel on the bench when the fourth goal was scored? And obviously the crowd didn't believe.
Yeah, this game was a unique game in our opinion. There were a lot of variables that were a bit of a head scratcher at times, and trying to manage that was a big part of our third period, making sure that we didn't lose sight of what our jobs were and what we were in the mission to do, which was to gain points. It's interesting how some nights you just can't seem to get a break, and they're getting calls that I'm not sure they'd be called in other moments in other games, but at the end of the day we had to penalty kill, and we did, and we earned our way through it.
There were at least 2 retaliation penalties on that. Like, what did you feel about the way your players handled it?
Well,
Meissner was kind of a splashback, and
yeah, so it's something back, so there's always something there to talk about. But at the end of the day, this is a competitive league. These are highly, highly, highly competitive women, right? And we're on a mission as Ottawa Charge. So, we're going to rise in those moments, and I think that's the reality. There, we were able to get a TV timeout where we could say, hey, let's not lose sight of what we're doing here. But the passion is what drives us and drives our group, and there was no shortage of passion here tonight.
Yeah, but your line seems to be rolling ever since the Minnesota game. It's like, what does it feel to play with these two? There's your roommate, of course, and then we played last year.
Yeah, it's fun. I think that's the number one thing we focus on, is just having fun and enjoying the experience, and that's really what drives our game, and what gets us playing good is when we're loose, having fun, laughing, and not taking it too seriously. So we hold each other accountable to that, and we do a really good job. I think we always have a smile on our face. We're always joking, laughing. So I have a blast playing with them, and I feel really lucky to be playing with them. Their speed, their grittiness, it forces me to be good and be better in my game too. So I'm really happy. I love it.
Well, and speaking of being good, you're on quite the heater these days. Could you maybe, I know this is a team sport, but could you maybe just talk a little bit about your, maybe that turn for you, or what's sort of really clicking for you these past few games?
Yeah, I think beginning of the season was a slower start for me, but honestly, since having that Sophie squad game here really kind of gave things a bigger picture of why I'm really playing the sport and who I'm really playing it for is the people back home, and for Sophie, and to continue to spread that awareness. And if my game can really drive the power to people to check in on their mental health and that kind of stuff, I think that game really put things into perspective, and I've just been kind of going ever since then and reminding myself why I'm playing the game and who I'm playing it for.
When you got the puck on your stick and you held it for that extra second before you released it, what was going through your mind?
I'll be quite honest, in those kind of moments, a little bit of blackout, you know, you get the adrenaline pumping in those moments, especially afterwards. It's kind of hard to remember, but I remember it almost going in our end and saying I need to make up for this. So hurrying up ice and got the puck on my stick, and we've been saying it all game long was just shoot the puck, and I think that was my number one thing. My initial thought was pass, and I could hear Coach shoot it, and I did, and yeah, so it ended up working out. Yeah.
So Carla, was Gabbie just imagining that scream, or was that 100% you screaming?
Well, I've probably said that word a few times, and I like to go a little bit deeper in that tone. Shoot.
Yeah.
But you know, I think that's the reality. You know, how he's talking about our net front, like the ability of us to get in front of goalies is getting better and better, and you couple that with a shooting mentality. I think that's what's helping drive our game here offensively. And you know, you get those moments, and you get a puck on a player's stick of her caliber. You know, it's nice to see her be rewarded for a good decision in that moment.
Taylor, am I misremembering, or were you like part of the reserve squad last year as well?
No, I was away last season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gabbie, hearing you had some dental issues tonight?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow to get my teeth fixed. Yeah, I chipped about 3 or 4 of my teeth in one of the hits. Stick came up, cage came up, and hit my teeth, so gonna go get that fixed tomorrow.
Have the traditional hockey smile?
No, just a couple chips.
Gabbie or Taylor, felt like a physical game. Speaking of chipping some teeth, did you feel that way as a player? It was a little bit more physical?
I did. I felt like at times it got a little bit chippy on both sides. It was definitely a physical game. You could tell both teams were really fighting for points tonight. Yeah, I definitely felt like it was a hard-fought game on both sides, and my body's feeling it, and my smile.
Did you feel like there was maybe, especially because the last time that they came to town, you were shut out. Do you think that there was like a little bit of added incentive today, or was it just like we just want the points?
I think we're just looking for points and sticking together as a group. I don't think we're focused too much on what's happened in the past. We're more focused on who we are now and who we want to continue to be. So honestly, I don't really even remember that, and I don't think that was a conversation that was had. It was just, this is what we've been building up to the last 5-6 games, so let's go show who we are now.
Where's the team confidence level at right now?
I mean,
Pretty
yeah.
good. Pretty good.
I think it's been growing, so I think this is a good way to end before a break and just get some confidence. You know, getting all those points in the last 5 games and just kind of build that and come back stronger.
How good will that break be? To actually just take your minds off even hockey, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be good. I think having the league mandate something like that for all 6 teams is really important. We're here every day, so to be able to go either home or on vacation, just have a little bit of time out of Ottawa and out of your regular routine. I think it's going to be good for a lot of people's mental health and bodies to get some rest, but we're all going to miss each other. We love our group, so it'll be tough, but good for everyone.
So you're an athlete dentist, so.
I chose to just stay. I'm not a big traveler, so I'm just staying in Ottawa, so it worked out.